The D20 Syndicate presents The Lineage of Moonreach.
What did you do?
Your face turned red.
It looked like you hit your balls.
I crushed my fucking balls. somebody hit me that D. On the floor.
I was sure.
I was like, that's a ball
Like,
hit.
he hit his balls.
Yeah, that reaction. I was like not only that.
I've seen that face before.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, there's no way your knee hitting this fucking tiny flash. I can hit my knees on that.
Just kick your ass way hard.
Kicking my ass. Do you mind?
Just punched your own ball.
No, I smashed him with my fucking thigh. Because of the goddamn drum throw.
I have never smashed my ball while sitting on that. So,
have you ever smashed your thighs together really quick while you're on them?
no.
Because they're perched precariously.
Oh boy, that's gonna go at the end of the episode.
Well, I hope you didn't want kids. Because now they're gonna be mutants.
I wish I had more flat surfaces around my house to put more candles.
What about Seth's head?
His face did not change.
Good one.
Thanks.
Is it a weird baby head?
Oh.
Just the mailman.
Yeah.
You can really see him though. Just walk right on
Yeah.
up.
Luna normally
I like that he
alerts
doesn't
me.
even seem to care. He's like, another podcast. Okay.
There's several happening on the block.
Can you imagine the shit that he's seen?
And I'm Michaela, and I play Gorbel.
And each week,
Where are you looking?
I know. It's always like she's doing the
camera
fucking
tube
baseball like batter where she's like calling it like it's gonna be a fucking home run.
It's
and
my
I'm
thing.
Michaela and I play
it's
Gorbel.
my thing, and that's how I enter any room. It's how I enter my house every single time.
Your eyes say to infinity and beyond every time.
We should get a photo of Michaela's and I'm Michaela and I play Gorbel face and put it on Patreon for our
and
bonus
sign it.
content.
We'll put like the soft focus filter on it.
Then we get a bunch of fan art.
Get it
of just
airbrushed.
photos.
Get it airbrushed on a bunch of sweatshirts.
With like cursive. And I'm Michaela and I play Gorbel. Stay sweet. Michaela.
XOXO.
Yeah, XOXO Michaela.
We couldn't get her.
She was far too busy.
Is this
okay.
quiet?
No, we're good.
You're quiet.
I am.
No.
Oh.
You're fine.
You're fine. But don't do that.
After being launched, propulsed, propelled through.
What does propulsed mean?
Let's see.
I'm gonna fucking kill everyone. I'm not redoing
It's
this.
where you
definitely know
propose,
propelled would
but
work.
your pulse is really
Stick to the
high.
rivers and the lakes that you're used to.
To repel, to drive off or away.
No,
Propulsed.
What is propulse?
I just told you that's what it means.
Oh, it's
Oh,
So
it
it
uses
is
the
a
other
word.
word in the definition? That's funny.
You guys land in a forest, and
launched worked too.
I'm gonna fucking.
You already had lunch. You already had lunch.
Yeah.
You guys.
Oh, right. It's past lunch.
And I already said launched. It was the first word I said, and then I said propulsed and propelled.
This
And
is a good show.
Compulsed, right?
Compulsory.
Compost?
Compost?
You guys are in a fucking. You guys are on the grass.
There's some fucking grass there.
Is it dead now? Congrats.
Is it skunky
You pedantic assholes. Is pedantic a good enough word for you guys?
You were
I like that one.
pedantic through.
Yeah, come up with a
wormhole.
pun.
Of course, this is something from when I was little, but I used to be convinced that my bones would get itchy, and I would be like, I can't get the itch on my bones.
It was the heroin.
I was just gonna say, and that's when she started heroin to get rid of the itches.
Man, I just had a wild
That's
time.
like throwing gasoline on a napalm
Like
fire.
when they had that episode of Rugrats, and then It was like something with like he thought it was stuffing on the inside.
Oh, that one with Tommy in it?
But then he bled, and I was just like, oh my
Chucky was there?
God.
Maybe Angelica?
I don't
remember
know.
that one.
I don't
about
think I
Susie?
was that young.
No, she
like,
wasn't in that.
I had to know that blood came out. But
She was later.
what?
Hi.
Yeah, it fucked me up. I don't know why though. I knew blood came out, but I was just like,
I missed the whole story of what you were saying because I was mocking Rugrats for some reason.
Yeah.
And then I heard the blood come out thing. I'm like, whoa, I missed something.
that
was probably a good story.
Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
No.
No.
I also missed the story because we were making fun of Rugrats.
Seth.
So like,
Sorry.
so Tommy thought they all were like stuffed animals, and he was scared that someone was gonna get hurt and get cut open, and all their stuffing would come out.
That's
And then
ridiculous,
He
Tommy.
got cut, and
an
it was
idiot.
blood.
Are you sure it
And he
wasn't
was
like some
"Fuck."
horror dream you had?
No, it's totally Rugrats.
Damn.
Rugrats
Rugrats
got
was
pretty-
hardcore.
Rugrats got pretty fucked up.
It did.
Looking back on it, there were some things that were just like, what?
But it was good. I mean, it's good to know there's not stuffing inside you and that it's blood. Like, you should probably know that as a human.
Then they had the version where they went to high school and it was drug rats.
What?
Well, see, I thought you were actually going to talk about Rugrats all grown up.
Yeah, me
Oh,
too.
that's what it was called.
Was Rugrats in Paris a thing?
Yes, it
Yes.
was.
Yeah, for
It
some
sure
reason.
was.
That was like the movie that came out when he had his little brother. I remember because
Dill.
I had to go see it in the theater.
That was one of the few video
Had to.
games we had.
I was
and
never a big
played
Rugrats
often.
fan.
Yeah, right.
was.
You had like a Reptar cup and everything. You're
I
like,
would-
I'm gonna watch this fucking movie.
I would have a Reptar Cup now. I would get a T-shirt.
Get a tattoo, Reptar.
I want a real Reptar. Like, they have Reptar bars that they've made in real life.
Really?
Yeah. And they
Those
look
always looked
super
so good to me.
Right?
Like the green
Yeah.
gooey film.
Yeah.
For some reason, I just
They
wanted
should have
it.
called them Rep bars.
Yeah, I was. Oh, yeah, probably. I was obsessed with it, though. That was like my main thing that I watched. I don't know.
We all heard the joke, Tomas.
Because it'll take me like
We're giving away
couple
that
minutes
this
to
is
choose my
entirely
spells.
scripted. You know, like this is
not
supposed to be improv. Now the audience knows that you've fucking given him a script.
Just pages and pages of her saying.
You're writing.
Well.
You're writing
You
the
have well
pauses.
on
Pause
every
3
line,
seconds. Well, pause 2 seconds.
that would actually be pretty impressive.
It would be.
I didn't do that.
Coen Brothers would have done that.
Yeah.
Oh, but I was gonna tell you, this dice bag looks so much like a dirty sock.
Quit touching my dice bag.
It
damn
Why
it.
does it look so much like a dirty sock? Like, if you see just this part, you're like, oh, fucking dirty sock. Better throw that away.
Throw
Well,
it
not
away.
throw it away, but like throw it in the
Because that's what we
laundry
do with
basket.
that's what we do with
I
clothes.
only wear clean socks in this
Yeah.
house.
You guys' sock bill is through the
We don't.
We
throw
need to
them
make
away,
room in our
but-
budget for the baby. You know, can't do the sock thing. We gotta keep the sock thing. Food. No more food. Our socks looking fly.
You're just shambling along, just starving.
Oh, he died of starvation, but look at those socks.
His feet are really popping in that casket.
Bury me without shoes, so everyone knows.
Oh man.
All right, should we
Yeah.
start?
It's actually a short casket, and there's holes in the bottom where your feet just stick out.
Oh,
Is this
that makes
the
me think of
baby's
that.
casket?
That
Yeah, baby's casket.
what is it?
That's a bummer.
Yeah, this is.
Why am I drawing a blank on this? Tales from the Crypt episode where that kid was like helping his grandfather or something like that at his funeral home, and they had a casket that was too small, and so the only way he could think of, because it was a dead body, he just sawed the bottom of his legs off, the corpse, and put it in there, and then the corpse of course comes after him and chops his legs
course.
off. So-
Sure, that's one way to do it. My idea is way better. Just holes in the bottom. Feet out. Then you're nice and comfy.
Bend the knees a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like you
Bend
could
the
just,
knee.
and then just like
And then hop on the top of it so it closes, like when a trunk is like a little bit like about not ready to close.
It's got a fucking bungee cord over the
And then you tape a sock on the bottom. A red sock so nobody drives into it.
Because you're also not using a hearse. You're using a pickup truck.
Yeah. El Camino.
Is this too quiet?
And it's not
or
even
does it
strapped down.
sound-
It's just fucking...
Yeah, the only bungee is on the top of the casket.
El Camuerto.
Hey!
Remember when we were driving last week and that big piece of the truck fell off?
Oh, yeah. We were just driving down the highway, maybe?
Interstate.
Yeah, and then, it wasn't just a big piece of the truck. It was the tailgate of the truck just came off.
Oh,
and
no.
it was like
It was
dragging on the
by,
road.
like, a
Yeah.
cord.
Yeah.
It was scary.
And everybody was just like trying to give way, and then they pulled off to the side of the road. But I didn't think that they were going to pull over because it didn't seem like they noticed at first. But it literally just like...
They're just belting Celine Dion in the cab of the truck. When you want it the most.
Oh, that one. There's no easy way out. Don't give up on your face.
Yes. No. Weirdest thing.
That's the way.
Oh, shit! They see it in the rear view.
Nah, I just liked the horse on the highway. That was like the fucking weirdest thing.
Yeah,
ever.
we were driving by that day on the other side. We were going by. We saw everything like
You guys are
slowed.
driving way too much.
I mean, we used to do it all the time,
yeah.
and it was like
How did
all
I
the
forget about that?
all the traffic was
with the
stopped, and there was a horse trailer, and Michaela was like, "Man, what if a horse got out?" And I was like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Those things look pretty sturdy. A horse had fucking gotten out, running around on the highway.
That was a Houdini ass horse.
I feel like it was probably the operator error.
Or a
forgot
Houdini
to watch
horse.
Isn't that something that happens in the movie Logan?
Is it?
Horses get loose on the highway and they're trying to wrangle them up, and then they almost get hit by the automated
Maybe it's
semi trucks.
prophetic.
I don't remember that part.
You don't remember that? That's how he meets the farm family. He helps
That
them.
The
actually
Farmily.
sounds very familiar, and
Farmily.
I don't even know if I've seen that movie.
We saw it. Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
Was I awake?
Yes.
Or like
You
in
watched the
Ring
whole
2
thing.
with the deer on the highway.
Weird.
God, I stopped watching it after that. I just stopped the movie. I was like, I'm fucking done.
I was like, bold choice. We'll see how this shakes out.
I was like, I'm done.
Spoiler: it didn't.
Yeah, it did not play out.
It was dumb.
Other than there being a straight up fight scene in like Samara's dimension, like Naomi Watts is like, "Ugh, you're going down, you little bitch," and punching her and shit.
Yeah. Oh, what an ill-conceived sequel.
The Rose Art version.
The worst crayons on Earth.
Yeah, they're terrible.
When
Freaking-
someone broke out, like they smelled bad too,
Yeah.
and Crayola smells good.
Tastes better too. The Rose Art had the thing where you could like literally scratch away a layer off of the stuff you were coloring.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did that all the time. I was like, and now for the real color. And then I would reveal it.
You know what was super cool is when they had the crayon boxes that had the sharpener in it.
They don't
like
have
the
that
sharpener
anymore?
hole.
Those were
no.
good.
Wait, what? They don't have it anymore?
I haven't seen it.
I had one that looked like a treasure chest. It had so many fucking colors.
So many fucking
It
colors.
looked so great.
I only used red.
I was one of those kids that pressed too hard. with the
I
crayons.
have always pressed too hard with everything.
I didn't learn until way later that it's like you don't have to apply that much pressure.
Yeah, it's a hard lesson.
I always made fun of the kids who colored everything incorrectly, not thinking that they're trying to be creative. I'm like, that's not the color of grass, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, I would judge people pretty hard.
And then they're just like, yeah, but have you looked at grass with these pills?
They're like, but what if grass was blue? And then I was like, I hate you. And then I stabbed him. Earl.
What are we gonna have for dinner?
Let's worry about that around dinner time.
Bitch.
Get the shit out of here with that slapper dice bag out of her hand.
It just
You know
sounded like
what?
that was going to follow. All right.
You've gotten a lot better at
You know what
censoring
I've
yourself.
wanted? I've wanted French slug pie.
All right, let's start.
That does sound good.
You ready to do the recap?
Yeah. Now I'm thinking about pie.
Yep. pie cap.
Chocolate pies really are the best.
Previously on the Lineage. Shit.
I like chocolate pies. I don't like as many fruity pies as
Previously
I like chocolate pies.
on the Lineage of
Meringue.
I was gonna say moon
pie.
peach cobbler.
Yeah, why not moon pie? That's an actual thing.
Fuck you guys.
That's not pie though.
But it's a
So
phrase.
It's
peach
in the
cobbler is
name.
also a thing.
I love peach cobbler
All right, let's do the recap.
so much.
I could bust a cob right now, man.
I bet you can't fit your hand
Hot
in here,
cob.
can you?
Okay. Anyway,
Cobbler.
Can you do it?
No, I can't.
I'm gonna do it. Okay.
Felch silk.
I got my whole
You must
hand
acquit.
in there.
You must acquit.
Yep. The gloves don't fit.
Just a
Justify
big ass
it.
pie delivery.
A pie, though.
Right?
Yeah.
You could have a pie delivered to your
I
door.
could.
What an age to be alive.
A pie.
I'm too tired to get pie.
But I do need pie.
This is an emergency. I got it.
Pie emergency. All right, Willem. Are you ready?
Sorry, I'm just
Thinking about pie.
pie and the horse.
Ordering pie. Ordering pie. What kind of pie did you order?
French Hill.
Oh,
Fuck coming. Yeah.
that's not my favorite. But
But it's still pie.
I don't know, man. I think French silk is cheating. I don't consider it pie.
What do you consider it?
oh, great. Of
Chocolate
course.
dessert.
Of course, Billy's the pie snob at the table.
There's always one.
He's got opinions.
I don't even really like pie, actually. I just
Fuck
Maybe
outta
you should
here.
shut up about it.
You've offended Elijah on a deep
He was
soul
quiet
level.
through the whole pie until then. He's like, you know what? Shut up.
I can't take this.
Alexa does love pie.
I love pie too.
Me too.
Whoa.
don't
I do.
Don't pie.
I don't like
You
cake.
did, Billy.
That was my
much,
love
but-
for pie, just like
You mean Joe.
Although I do like cheesecake, which is essentially just pie dough.
I love cobblers.
Cheesecake is good, but it's
Love
a lot.
I would like a cheesecake with
But I like
cobbler
cheesecake more
as
than
well
cake.
on it.
Sam loves pie.
Like a thinner layer of cheesecake
like-
with cobbler just
I
On
got
top.
a lemon pie when we were in wherever we were. In
Yeah, I
Indiana.
remember.
pie
Like,
country.
yeah.
Sam's
I
favorite is
really
key
want it.
lime pie.
I like
Okay.
key lime.
so. You ordered the pie, right?
Stop fucking teasing me.
Yeah.
French silk pie and
Gonna-
a side of mashed potatoes.
Okay. Don't care about the mashed potatoes.
I do.
Okay,
so much.
let's
Playing
let's
pie with my heart.
with my
Playing
pie.
with my pie. I hope I don't have to pee soon.
Us too.
I either sound really quiet or I'm too much up in it. There's like no good fucking place for me to be.
It's hard. It sounded
You're
fine
right.
to
You're
me.
off the podcast.
All right.
Kill him. Elijah, kill him. Kill him now. He knows too much.
All right, I'm on it.
He just takes out this giant knife.
Oh, he just takes out a
just
really
got it.
little hammer. Like the hammer from Shawshank.
It'll take about 20 years, Billy. Didn't have any plans.
Hope you didn't have
None. No plans.
I have a bris to go to tonight.
It's mine.
Well, I was just like,
I'll never become a man. Ow, ow, ow.
Ow.
Are you falling?
But this is tightening it.
That's
Yeah, you're
right.
turning it to
She's
the right.
loosening it.
Okay.
Look,
right.
it's
Where do you
loose.
want
That's
it?
the right.
like here.
You're mirroring it. You're doing There you go.
But they're shooting
Thank
out
you.
the opposite directions.
What?
Pregnancy makes me weak.
Is that what that said?
Just picture you were on that side.
Nah, I refuse.
I reject your
She's
hypothesis.
breaking physics right now. She's some sort of power wizard. Awesome.
Easy to spot.
I'll try not to chew this one. Take them from me.
That could have been really bad.
Good thing I'm
Breaks all
awesome.
the window.
Got you there.
You know, facts are facts.
I imagine that
Undisputed.
wall of the house just kind of like falling down.
It was a support beam.
right on top of the
Taking
people
out
who were
my
taking the
tin of
couch.
Altoids.
Yeah, instead of dropping and running, they're just like,
It's confused.
What about taking down the wall and a mailman is coming right?
Just everyone
falls
He's
that
just trying to
direction.
get around
and that loose dog.
Just like,
the
excuse me.
just
If
the
the
most
mailman
amount
comes-
of collateral damage you could have.
I
And
feel
then
like
the
it would
Altoid
fall right
tin
around
hits
the
on top
mailman
of
and
him.
he would come through the window.
I got a bill for you.
Fuck!
Then the roof falls
That was
on
a close one. Hey.
Tomas just shoots him.
With no gun.
No, he just takes another Altoid.
If I would have died, I would have never got your bill. Thank God.
Man, that could have been really awkward. If it, as you know, if the mail is not delivered, you don't have to pay your bills on account of the mailman's death.
So many people actually believe that. It's insane.
It's like dead man on campus
Oh
rules.
God, yeah.
Oh,
my God.
man.
The years that I've been in customer service.
Oh, they're like, I never got the mail.
That's what I would
Yeah.
say.
I hate
Yep.
adults.
I never saw it. I didn't know I would have.
That doesn't change anything.
I have actually used that excuse, but it wasn't like I'm not going to pay. It was like, oh shit, I didn't know.
That's different. That's different than I never got a bill. I refuse to pay it.
Oh,
I don't have to pay it legally.
I think most people have done the I didn't see it yet. I'm on it.
But legally, it wasn't my fault so far because I didn't know.
That's fine. If you go, oh man, I didn't get it. I'm sorry, it's late, or whatever, something to that effect, and then you have the intent to pay the bill. That's completely different than I never got a bill. I don't have to pay this.
But also, I don't
Fuck you.
really have enough money to pay right now, so
I always feel so apologetic to people who are calling about payments. Like, very apologetic, because I'm like, oh, I'm sorry I put you in this position. I know it's awkward as a person. I have to call
I would be
person.
really bad.
You're
at
my
that
new
job.
favorite person.
So I try to be really, really nice. It never gets me a deal, though. But I hope it makes them feel less awkward.
It's because we had to evolve into buying and paying for stuff, as opposed to like trading like 6 sheeps for it.
We just need to go back
To
that.
bartering.
We have to go back. It's less awkward, you know.
I'll give you this
It's
old
like,
Band-Aid.
I'll pay you my past medical bills, but you got to give me like a sheep or something to
To reciprocate.
yeah. Ease the
You
burden.
got the
Look.
the medical
Yeah,
care.
but I'm out a lot. I need some milk or something that I can get to the
I
I
tractor.
feel like
give
that was
you
a bad
2
deal.
fertile horses and a goat for your daughter.
Should we start?
All right. Yeah. She's got a strong back, so
Jesus.
Load her up, folks. Then she
starts carrying boulders.
Oh, I was gonna say she's transport.
I was gonna say she's just Norman Reedus and Death Stranding. With all
Yeah.
the fucking packages.
Previously, wow.
The first word.
Preval.
Previously.
Damn it!
Promiscuously.
The pressure.
Leave your sleep.
Come on, Elisha, you got one
Wingardium
month of
Leviosa.
sex.
Man,
Prepubescently. Oh shit.
if my life relied on me doing that right the first time,
You're going the way of the mailman, Elijah. Go stand out in front of the house.
All right, we've been fucking around for like almost an hour.
Oh, no.
And I'm doing the
this is our
most talk.
house.
I forgot.
You're talking at Billy's mic with your
God.
unbrushed face.
And I'm doing like relatively the most talking.
I
So
mouth kissed you.
I know.
Like you haven't done that without him brushing before. Like
I
those
know.
rollovers in the bed. The sun's coming in.
The
just
creative
starting to
uses of
rise.
furniture.
Argus is still like rolling over, like getting accustomed to the day.
Seth just rolled over
does
from
he
mouth
know
kissing
about
Argus.
Somebody's making cocoa. Neither of you have gotten up yet. That's a little concerning, but it's nice. It smells nice.
It's Tomas. He had just been upstairs checking on it.
Hence all the
I
details.
was rewiring the camera.
Comes back in with 4 glasses of cocoa, completely naked.
2 of them are for
retreats.
me.
Then he goes back to his closet.
And then you hear a as the monitor turns back on.
And I was gonna say it's one of
And a
those
bag of
closets.
chips starts rustling.
It's one of those closets that have like the little like blinds, the little blind slit, and then it just goes opens.
And then quietly from somewhere within the walls you hear continue.
As you were.
That dick ripping though.
What?
We
Dick ripping.
we tried to do a D&D session at our mom's house.
Oh my god! And she sexually assaulted the.
Stop stealing my thunder, jeez.
Wait, who did?
All of us but you. It was when you were working. Otherwise, we would have invited you.
Yeah, that's fine.
But we were playing Avernus, and
In the furnace.
these 2 guards, they were just protecting the bar that everyone was in. They had nothing to do with the events at all whatsoever. And our mom got it in her head. She's like, I want that Half Ogre's Great Club.
It's because I wanted my character wanted the Great Club, and she was like, I'm gonna make that happen, basically. And so that became her mission, to get the Half Ogre's Great Club.
Why anyone would want a Great Club, I don't know. It's not even that good of a weapon. So she goes up. Half Ogres are just stupid. Like, she probably could have like convinced it or something. I don't know. But she immediately threatens it. And then when it's like laughing at her, she grabs its dick and she's like, I'm gonna rip your fucking dick off. And then that caused a spiral of events, which led to all of them almost dying multiple times because these 2 things that were guarding the door were too powerful. The tavern owner getting in the fight, getting killed by Seth's character. He got put to sleep, and then his character went up and like burning handsed him while he was asleep and killed him.
And started the bar on fire.
And the bar got started on fire.
Were you DMing this?
Yeah, and it was just total chaos. Like, they didn't even get remotely into what was supposed to happen. It was just chaos right from the jump.
Nice.
So
You're welcome to come if you ever have a time where you're off work in time.
be
on
careful.
Wednesdays.
Be careful when having your parents play D&D.
Because you're gonna find out some stuff. She's a dick ripper.
And she went
If anyone
immediately
were-
to that. We're like,
Yeah, she's like, give me the club or I'm gonna rip your dick off.
it's like,
That's like how she said it. And then you were like, what? And then she's like, well, I'm gonna grab his dick.
And twist it.
Yeah.
She mistook the dick for the Great Club.
And then he like
We've all made that
headbutted
mistake.
her and like beat her ass for a while. Like almost everybody went down at least once.
I went down
You went
twice.
down twice. Like, it was chaos, man.
I wasn't even there most of it. But then I got knocked unconscious from the bartender.
I don't know.
Yeah, because he
Somebody.
suddenly
Shot you
pulled
in the
out
neck.
a
Shot you, yep, yep.
crossbow.
Man.
I was the only one being remote.
Being first level sucks.
And then he abandoned.
He
the
ran
camp.
away.
He decided his character would not return.
Because we're all evil as fuck. My character has to be evil.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's not evil.
Yeah.
Mine. Before I got into the character, I thought he'd be chaotic good, but you know,
I
he's gonna
lowered
be-
I lowered him down to neutral, chaotic neutral.
I didn't really know what kind of character he was gonna be until I started playing, and I was like,
As soon as you burning hand someone who was unconscious, I was like, that's probably bad. That's probably a bad thing to do.
well, I Burning's hand the bar. He just happened to be in the radius of the bar.
Yeah.
Killed him.
You killed them.
I have no regrets.
One fell swoop.
I have a hard time being
And your
evil.
god has abandoned you. Discord.
My phone number is
555-55-55. I just love that Dave Chappelle. Look, I will never get over where he's just like, the reason they have fake numbers in movies is because they'd say 555-555-555. It's because somebody, if they put a real number in there, somebody would call and go, "Is Indiana Jones there?" No, you idiot! That's a fictional character. And people are doing it. People still try to call 867-5309. All the time.
I do.
Have you?
Like every other week.
What happened?
I've got it speed dial.
Nothing happens.
I don't know. I think it's somebody's number.
Talk to Barb. Hey, Barb. She might
like,
steal your phone
"Leave
number,
me
huh?
alone."
Last time she was like, I swear by my fucking dead husband, I'm going to find you. And then I hung up on her.
Don't hang up on me.
I'm tracing the call.
If you hang up on me, I'll cut you like a fish.
She still has like a caller ID, but you have to wait till it like gives you the number.
Yeah, like, we're tracing the number. Oh, God, he hung up too soon.
Oh, we know it's in the United States, but shit.
Wow, caller ID.
What a
What a-
wild.
This is the second episode we talked about caller ID.
Yeah, it's weird.
Eight,
A
six,
whole week
7,
later.
5, star 6, 9, 9.
If this is your first episode, and if it is, as I always say, go the fuck somewhere else. We don't want you
Somewhere else
part-time.
Back to the
No.
first episode.
Yeah, somewhere
No,
else being the
direct
first
them well.
episode.
Choose another podcast.
Fuck you guys. I have a knife in my hand right now. If you
Please
if I
stay.
find out that you are listening to this
Who
episode
untethered
first,
him again? We talked
What
about this.
is
Hands
happening?
behind the
What if
back.
they're like Brett?
we
What
not
if
fight
they're
him?
like Brett? He had it like sort of
fuck
wrong.
Brett. No, I'm kidding. I am so kidding.
Brett, Come back, come back, come back, come
If
back.
this
buddy,
is your
come back.
first episode,
Why haven't you been doing this? with your life, for real?
and Dragons.
Dragons roasting politicians.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Santa
Sucking off. La 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 la. Sorry, there's spit everywhere.
Deck the goddamn holes.
what was
This Christmas, spread the love.
somebody's getting decked? Somebody's halls are getting decked. That's what it is.
There we go.
Deck the balls.
Batten down the hatches and deck those halls. What was the?
Ho ho ho.
What was? It's not even Christmas yet, guys. Calm down.
Yeah, sorry.
That
Well, you got to do the
Club.
promo for when the movie comes
Yeah,
out.
what are we gonna
that
do?
club
for
in
the
Cedar
actual
Rapids.
Christmas?
What was it?
Liquid Lounge.
Oh yeah, liquid lounge.
Gross.
Yeah.
Snake juice.
Snake juice.
Get me more snork juice.
And it always reminds me of my dad. Baby in space. He would just carry me around the house and go, baby in space.
When you were like 12,
This was literally yesterday.
then
So
he threw you out the window. Baby in
he's very
space.
strong.
He's very
Yeah. Baby in fucking car window. Baby in body slam. Bam.
baby in piano just throws you in, slams the piano down.
Is it Fat Squirrel?
Yeah,
He's so fat.
he's climbing the tree. Oh, he's huge.
I can't believe he's just hung out here for days.
Fucking monster.
He might be able to fight Luna.
I really think he could. You're going to come back and it's going to be
Luna's
eating
gonna-
Luna's food. You have a new pet.
He's got like a stick that he's like attached 10 acorns to each side, and he's just like. Dun, 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 dun.
I thought you were gonna say he's got him in a bag and he's like,
No, he found a bunch of nails that he has in a bag.
What's funny too is he's always alone. He's not with like the squirrel gang that normally comes around.
He ate them.
Probably.
Human, let us eat you for your power.
Billy, I took a pink die.
From the pie?
From the pie.
He was
the-
in the pie, yo.
The pie die?
so you
Kinda.
have
The
you
die
literally just never been rolling your d20 anymore? Like you don't trust it.
I haven't rolled it the last couple sessions because it's done me dirty. And it hurts. It's too heavy
It
and
hurts
sharp.
You?
Yeah, when I roll it around, I'm just like, ouch, ouch.
Pointy.
And it's very loud on the table, so
Oh no.
that's much quieter.
It's in all italics too.
What does that mean?
So it was a Reddit post.
What does that mean on the internet?
On the Radiohead subreddit. Oh, because it was a Radiohead tattoo.
Sure.
Whatever.
And
So-
she has a thong partially visible.
Yes.
I was assuming the tattoo was going to be like in the thong zone, and I was
yeah,
like,
that's what I thought too.
Nope.
I was thinking
Nope.
like
tattoos
side
on her
piece
arm,
or something.
and you can kind of see that she's wearing a thong in the picture.
that
So,
seems unnecessary. But who am I?
here we go. Ready?
Who am I?
I'm so upset by this. Jaw drops to floor, eyes pop out of sockets, accompanied by trumpets, heartbeats out of chest, awooga sound effect, pulls chain on train whistle that has appeared next to head as steam blows out, slams fists on table, rattling any plates, bowls, or silverware, whistles loudly, fireworks shoot from top of head, pants loudly as tongue hangs out of mouth, wipes comically large bead of sweat from forehead, clears throat, straightening tie, combs hair. You look very lovely.
Wow. So he like recapped that whole sequence from The Mask.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if
So they're like married now, right?
The next comment. This is the saddest shit.
if it was now, if this was posted in response to somebody else's, I could think that was satire. But if this was a parent comment, that is cringy as fuck.
Yeah, it's currently sitting at -51.
Are we gonna make it -52?
I already downvoted
Okay.
it. I downvoted it immediately. And then somebody else, please fucking tell me you're joking.
Yes, I am.
Just say
joking.
yes, man. Or just go back and edit it and like put satire in there.
Or at the beginning of it, in before.
I just saw that and I was just like, oh no.
The world can be saved.
La, 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 la.
But Billy has lost a little faith today.
Boner juice.
Shake your ass! Watch yourself! Shake your ass! Let me see that thumb.
Ooh, a mashup.
Okay.
Yeah. Why isn't that a thing?
What was the mashup we were talking about the other day? And I was like, this needs to happen. Or was it you and me? I feel like everything's you and me, so.
We have that conversation a lot.
Yeah.
Conway Twitty and Starland Vocal Band.
Yeah.
That was like, who was it? In high school. It doesn't matter if you don't know who this is, because what he did was he got an old coat on, and he put a newsboy's cap on, and he like started walking. He put like these high water like pants on, and he started walking like he was an old man, and he like stuck his jaw out, and he was like smacking his lips a lot, and he looked kind of like an old man, and he walked in, got beer, paid for it, and left, just acting like an old ass man. My hero.
Is there an equivalent to Christmas in Argaria?
Yeah, there is. Let me pull this up.
Chunchmas.
It is now.
They throw chunch at each other. Chunch balls.
No, everybody just lifts their shirt up and shows each other their chunch.
Chunchmas.
Touch them together.
Yeah. Like all the Who's in Whoville, but with bellies, and they all stand in a circle.
They wear onesies but cut out the chunch.
Like
Yeah. And they glow when they touch.
Aww.
It's like a ritual. Yeah.
Every
Gross.
time they touch.
Yeah.
My belly's glowy.
Yeah. No.
My password.
Yeah.
That one.
Love that song.
That's a good one.
I've only had this like 2 or 3 days, and it's already like moved from my chest to my nose.
Blech.
Yeah, and I always lose my voice.
Drips down my clothes.
Pussy and my toes.
What
Very
sucks though?
glad we both went there. Yeah.
What sucks though is that I always sound way worse than I actually feel, and that's where I'm at right now. I just lose my voice
I
super
want to
fast.
lick you from your chest to your nose. It's like, what?
And I want to see the place where
It's
it
a
blows.
Oh.
You know, I did that when I went to the theaters and saw 13 going on 30, and that's all I remember about that theater visit.
You went to theater to see 13 going on 30?
It was with a small group from my youth group. Yes, I did.
Nice.
Awesome.
Our youth group went to see Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, that was fun.
They had a screening of that at my church. I did not attend.
It's a pretty metal ass movie.
Yeah, it really fucking is, dude.
Like, whoa, shit, they're kicking his ass.
Whoop his ass!
That fucking scene of like the weird hooded person holding the crazy weird baby that's like smiling.
Yeah.
Oh, that image alone is worth the entire fucking movie. I'm just like, oh, that's so good, because it represents Satan, but it's just like, oh my,
Or Voldemort.
or Voldemort. Yeah, I don't know, but it's so haunting.
Yeah, if you're out
it's
there
one of my favorite images,
and
in a
you
movie.
haven't seen Passion of the Christ because you think it's like one of those like Hallmark
no.
Jesus movies, go watch that shit. Because it's fucking metal as hell.
It is so gory.
They are whooping the shit out of somebody. Like you're like, oh damn, jeez, Jesus,
Jesus.
And I'm not into religion or anything. But I'm watching that, I'm like, oh shit, they're fucking kicking his ass.
Yeah, man. It's fucking nuts. And Jim Caviezel, while they're filming it, got struck by lightning twice.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Jim Caviezel got struck by lightning, and then other crew members were also struck by lightning while filming Passion of the Christ.
Well, they were
Was
filming
he
it.
in a lightning storm?
They were on a mountaintop when that happened. It was
Yeah.
like when they were setting up for the cross scene.
Yeah.
And so obviously you're gonna be closer to a chance of getting struck by
Jesus?
lightning the higher.
You're gonna be closer to real Jesus. He's just like raining down
hey,
lightning bolts.
that's not how I did my hair.
This is grossly inaccurate.
It was just Thor pissed off.
Make a movie about me.
And then they did.
And now he's happy.
Iowa law dictates that.
What are these Iowa laws that you
Read
seem to be
them all.
writing
Have
as
you
we're
read
going?
them? There's a lot of them.
I can't read them if you haven't written them yet.
I went to the courthouse. They're there.
I had to go through the archives. They're all in
You
that
just
thing
go
like
to
in
the third
National
floor,
Treasure.
You go to the clerk of court and you're like, can I get the laws, please?
And they're like, do you have the ocular device?
I was there because I was eating naked in my car across the street. They arrested me. But I learned some things that day. They got hot.
Don't go on a Hardee's run unless you're fully clothed
Don't sit naked in your car if you have leather seats.
in the summer. Got one of those split seats.
Ooh, yeah. That's how your butt looks. Because it's so hot and it splits it open. And it's
Then
all
it-
blistered.
Like cuts your butt cheek.
Yep.
And then the yellow
Slicey.
cushion starts to darken.
Yep. And it just accumulates crumbs
And
and hair,
taint sweat.
taint sweat, and chode.
Taint sweat,
Like,
sugar
just-
on the asphalt.
Thank you for destroying what they were creating because I hated it
Also, thanks for ruining Jimmy Eat World for me.
forever.
All right. I also had to save a couple halflings from the Humble Cove.
What is happening? What are you doing? Why did you do that? Are you trying to sabotage the show? The first show in 2020.
Sabotage.
First you bring
It's
poison cookies into my house
Iowa law.
against Iowa law.
I had to bring the poison vampire cookies if I was going to ruin the show.
Oh, you're talking about the Iowa law loophole.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Of 1912.
They ratified that.
I know, but it was
didn't read the
amended.
current
It was
amendment.
re-amended as of 2012 because they did the centennial anniversary rehashing of terrible laws.
Continue.
What happened?
Lindsey, like I had my toes on the bar on this table, and then she put her foot on top of my toes. And then I slowly realized my toes were being smashed. So
I just saw.
like,
And then Lindsey go.
silently screaming.
All right, pause. Happy New Year.
How was my horn?
Pretty good.
Thanks.
I was going to join it with a trumpet, but you stopped.
That was a trumpet.
Another trumpet.
That was a bugle.
That's fair.
French horn at best.
Get that bugle shit out of here.
You did play French horn in high school.
I did. It's the only one I learned to imitate. No.
It's because I'm sitting on like wood with veneer on it, so it's like really flappy. Like my butthole is right on the wood. Like
How are you that spread out?
Do you even want to know the answer to that?
Every time he sits down, so like
60%.
So like
Every
women
time
with
I
like
just-
skirt, you just fucking like
I pull them intentionally apart.
yeah.
Then rest.
You can't be comfortable unless it like pucker suctions to the surface.
For stability.
No, Breeze is getting me off a chair again.
I imagine like one of
It's
those.
like a tornado, and I'm in the chair in the tornado.
But you're, yeah,
I'm
you have
just
your
sitting
hand
proudly like,
suck it, you just
And it's just
big
kind of
wind tunnel.
slightly like
Oh no!
Like one of those hula girls that people put on their dashboard.
That's a way to like get your intestines pulled out, like your whole body, but your intestines and sphincter are still stuck to the chair.
Billy, leave this at the end.
prolapse intestines.
Feature Billy. Leave this at
You're at the pool and you sit on the drain and it just.
Playing some games and I didn't want to go to work, and he was like, "Oh, dude," and I can't remember what game he said, but he's like, "Yeah, I just got something on PlayStation," and the guy behind us was like, "He's like, oh, you guys aren't some of those like loyal to brand type people, are you? Like, you guys fight because one of you's Xbox and one of you's PlayStation?" I was like, "No, we're just talking about video games, man." He's like, "Yeah, because it's stupid." Then he paid with a Denver Broncos debit card, and I was like, "You fucking idiot."
Everybody talking.
Check.
Talking
That's mine.
headphones.
He is so loud.
He is
That you're
loud.
adjusting mine right
Do you
now.
want me to raise it?
Yeah, mine can go back to where it was.
Everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
That's kind of loud.
And I'm
Down a
Hello,
little bit.
hello.
and I'm talking. I don't remember what happened last time, so I might be very.
All right, this is for Michaela. This is for Michaela. Everybody talk. Everybody's lowering it for
Everyone
Michaela.
talk for me.
Everybody's lowering it for Michaela. You gotta
Did you
say
see that
when. You gotta
thing?
say when.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
I was just waiting until it actually felt good.
I like how we all stopped at the same time.
That's
It
good.
was total chaos until then. Lindsey, does everybody sound good in your head?
How did we sound to you?
Good. Everybody sounded
I think
good.
it sounds good.
Everybody,
I think
everybody-
it
I like you're saying that before you.
Good.
I imagine you putting on the headphones and be like, "Ah! I'm so loud."
Yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango.
But then do you have to drink extra water because you have an extra life in you?
I do, but I was like super confused because yesterday after I ate, I like downed a whole water bottle, and so I'm like, yeah, like normal human shit. Like I'm gonna pee a ton because I just drank a whole water bottle, and then I had to pee, and I thought I was gonna like I was gonna pee a ton, and then it's just like. Like the tiniest bit every time, and I'm like, what the fuck? Where is it? Where's
That's-
it going?
That's how I feel a lot when I go to McPoopies.
When I'm like really constipated, I have the same thing happen to me.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, I have to
very
pee so
frustrating.
bad, and
Water
I'm just, like,
constipated, I guess.
Yeah, it's just easier to shove it in, and then while you're sitting.
Yeah.
going to flush the toilet, and I did.
What?
We're talking about peeing while pooping.
Oh yeah, where do you put your dick?
You just
Usually-
cram it in.
Yeah, you usually just let it fall.
Huh.
But this
Is it like stuck like behind the toilet seat?
I think it would depend
So-
on the kind of toilet.
it depends on the kind of toilet. It depends on the kind of toilet. And if it's a public toilet, no, you put a buffer. Hand
what?
toilet paper
Oh.
because you do not want,
No.
at least personally, I do not want my dick touching the porcelain
I don't know if I would.
in a public restroom.
And a lot of the public toilets have
They have a lip
the lip
Yeah,
missing.
yeah.
the lip on the seat. So
What do you do about splashback?
like if you
Splashback.
turd on your like balls?
Yeah, if you have a big
boom splash.
kerplunk, like I feel like that would
That's
be
called
closer.
Poseidon's kiss. You just deal with the blessing that you just got.
It's called jumping with galoshes.
I mean, this makes me
That's a wipe
Throw
situation.
galoshes into any situation.
this makes me
that's a
much
wipe
more
situation.
concerned about like any kind of sexual act.
It should. It's unfortunate, but I think about that all the
Now
time.
I'm gonna have to ask you all the time, like, have you used a public bathroom today?
Yes. No. I mean, if this is public.
So, if that happens to me, like I just feel bad because I'm like, oh man, if like a
Was that
sexual
your
encounter
sound?
happens later, I'm gonna
It's off.
I'm gonna have to. Like, I have like the like a fucking moral fiduciary responsibility to like be like, let's get in the shower. I'm gonna get in the shower real quick before we do this, because
at least use a wet ones or something.
oh god.
Have you ever had the tip accidentally touched?
That's the thing that I hate the most. That's why there's always a buffer.
Yeah.
I hate that. I was just going to say, so yeah, sometimes when you go to wipe and you shift and it's just like, the tip just touches, just kisses the fucking port, and you're just like,
Did you know that there
No.
there are
I hate it so much.
Did you know that there are two styles of wiping?
Yes.
What?
There's sitting wiping and stand wiping.
Oh, there's more than two then.
What's surprising to me is how many people do both. You know, I mean, not do both, but how many do
The ratio,
either or.
yeah, the ratio.
I
is
thought there would
way
be-
more.
yeah.
There's not like a no man's land. Like it's very close. There's also the
Do we have any stand wipers in here right now?
no.
No, I'm stand wipe.
I tried. I will admit that.
Wait, did you just say you're a stand
Not
wipe?
into
No,
it.
I'm not a stand wipe.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know that was a thing until told me that he's a stand wiper.
Yeah.
And I was like, you stand wipe? He's like, yeah, dude. Like, it was normal. I was like, wait. Is this something that I don't know about? And then I looked it up, and that's like a thing, yeah.
Isn't that way harder?
I feel like
Because you're closing
Yes.
the.
I feel like you can't do that if you have like a bunch of cake back there.
What?
You know, like,
Cake like a big ass.
your butt cheeking.
Oh, I
Like-
thought you meant like frosting.
No.
Okay, I hate this conversation. Can we please move on and play D&D?
Well,
No, because
One
now we have to
more.
talk
Please
about.
edit all of this
Now
out.
we have to
Little
talk
thing.
about the difference between the people that do front to back and back to front.
Nobody does
What?
back to front.
There are
to front.
so
Yeah,
that
well,
one.
some of
If
us
it's
are
a
risk
girl-
takers.
That one is a way more wider gap as far as like the ratio, as far as I know. But there
It'd
are
have to be.
back to front wipers.
That is terrifying. I
That's
remember
how
my
you
doctor.
get yeast infections.
That's how
If
you
you're a
get
woman,
UTIs
like that
also.
shit is.
They
a
also,
thing.
as far as I know,
That's why
if
they
you have
tell
a baby
with
daughter,
babies.
you
yes,
front to back.
to back.
When I was a little kid, my doctor was telling me
I
you
think I
have
learned
to
that.
wipe front to back
Yeah.
because I had another UTI, and I was like, I know the routine, doc. Like that was not the issue.
I feel like it was like one of the 3 Men and a Baby movies, or Look Who's Talking, that taught me that. And then for some reason that just, I was like, I'm gonna need this knowledge, and it's just been locked away ever since.
Never.
I feel like I've said this before, but knowledge that I thought when I was a kid that I would need more often in life was to be very careful about quicksand.
I
Which
was
has
just gonna say,
never happened to
I
me.
really thought
Not
I was
once.
gonna encounter quicksand a lot more in my life.
that's
Just judging by the movies and shows that I watched, and I've yet to encounter
Happened a
it.
lot in the 90s. Like in all the movies, they're like quicksand. A village called Earth Valley. Or sorry, Heart Valley. And my mistake.
Sorry, I got to clear my throat. Who has access to the lineage stone, Uthor?
What?
Uthor, who has access to the lineage stone for Deepminster? Oh, so if he corks it again, will it stop the time? Will
But
the
even
identify
still,
spell
he's gonna
have
probably-
told him that?
No.
The thing that's supposed to tell me everything about.
But if you guys will recall, there are things that are sometimes only partially identifiable for specific reasons, such as the lantern.
The "cause I said so" clause.
No, there is a spell that
I can't stop jacking myself off.
no. I can't remember the name of the spell. I will look it up. But well, there's a spell. Maybe you can look it up. That
You look it up.
I don't want to give you too much information, but that's I see what you did there. There are spells that make it so that it's
Yeah.
basically identify can't be fully identified.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever took off my disguise. I might still have a fake mustache.
I imagine just like hanging on by a little bit of glue.
Not
like
even
peeling off.
not even well kept, just like scraggling.
It's
like
just
the
it's
Jimmy
like stuck
Fallon.
to the side of your face.
Just a bit of yarn.
It's like the Jimmy Fallon skit where they're constantly spitting food in each other's faces and they're always coming off. Cricket, you got to know what a crumpet is to understand cricket.
That's on fucking Netflix now.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
What is?
It's also on
Ninja
Blu-ray.
Turtles. Go watch
Oh,
Go watch it. It's the best.
If you guys don't know what Ninja Turtles is, please check it out.
Trying to explain what Ninja Turtles is to somebody in the future or the past before it existed.
Yeah,
that
it's
would be
like
tough.
somebody from like the 1920s. So there's these 4 turtles, right?
And they're on 2 legs, but they're people.
So they're mutants. So now what mutants are is, you know how we have DNA? Wait, you don't know that yet. So you know how like life is like a thing and your spirit?
So this guy Shredder and this brain robot called Krang hang out and...
Anyway, they're ninjas, which is a country that they come from a country you probably don't know about yet. It's called Japan.
So pizza is this thing that
Comes from another country you may or may not know
and
about
it
right
was
now.
invented in Sicily.
Anyway, these guys eat all sorts of fucking pizza and fight bad guys.
But they're also angsty fucking teenagers that
Yes.
can't control their hormones.
Let's not forget they're teenagers.
And they have to be put in their place by their not
Rat
crotchety,
dad.
but their
Rat dad.
rat dad, band name
who is also a martial artist instructor. He is not a ninja, but somehow they are. I'm pretty sure he does karate.
He read like a dummy's guide to ninjutsu and was like, do these moves.
Yeah, he taught himself martial arts while he was still a rat, but now he's
Single
like
dad
big.
goals.
Yeah,
Single dad goals.
He just found a magenta gi.
and now a gi is a word.
The point is that it's absurd, but we immediately accepted it as commonplace.
Yeah.
And the most important, you'd think the most important character is the guy with the mask and the hockey stick, but no, he's not.
Whoops.
Also, hockey, for instance.
Rocksteady's the main character.
Now that we've explained what Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is,
You're welcome.
Poorly.
now we have to go through all the iterations. So anyway, in the first movie,
Power Ranger Zeo, offshoot of the original Power Ranger.
You see, in this alternate timeline, Jason was not around. So
There were 2 Tommies. And they all fucking got down.
and if you didn't think that was wild enough,
and then in real life, one of the Jasons killed a guy
Yeah.
with a sword over drugs, presumably.
His fucking Power Ranger sword. And it sparked.
It probably
It was
made like a
was a
sound
deadly
effect.
weapon.
It was a putty. He killed a putty in real life.
you go to jail. We got the Putty Protection Act now.
We're unionizing.
You're a goddamn monster.
The fucking PPA.
Well,
So
thank you.
I forgot to mention that I got that
Anyway,
dope ass new crown.
the Jade Crown.
Jade crown.
Do you wear that like all the time?
Mm-hmm.
Do you wear your hood over the crown? So you probably look really stupid then, because you have a hood and then like jaggy points like sticking up.
Yeah, but think of how dumb that would look if it were on the hood.
I would just not wear the hood, but yes,
My hood.
The hood is a
head would be
non-negotiable.
squazzed. No.
he just pulls it down so hard that the points rip out.
So it looks like Darth Maul.
Rip out. Or I was thinking the hood is like so heavy that it just like pushes the crown down like around his ears.
I can't see, but I look great.
Like I'm imagining like Prince John and Robin Hood.
Yes.
It was Prince John, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Can't they teleport out? It's 2020.
Yeah, come on, we have the technology
It's a
now.
good point.
I wonder if anyone has tried doing the
There
super
has to
soaker
be
in
a
the mouth
better
trick,
system.
where you just keep shooting a super soaker in their mouth, and then the pressure builds up, and the baby shoots right out.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Nobody's tried it.
Please don't go to medical school.
I'll tell the midwife.
Hey, lady, you're doing it all wrong.
Load the soaker. Get a towel.
Skip that. Just get the hose.
Nature's super soaker.
Nature's. It's got the rings to tie to the house and everything.
You're just putting your thumb in front of it.
And I'm just really pissed off.
Duct taped the hose to your mouth.
This is fuck.
Add
Add it
him
to
to
his
your pie.
Wasting no time.
Total rogue. Your party member dies, you just take his boots off.
Betrayal berry pie.
That one tickled me. I liked that.
They never revealed that I was.
Shit.
Pause.
It fell down like over by your feet.
Oh, there we go.
All of our dice are touching feet.
Except for mine.
And mine.
Well, get those feet up here, boy.
Seth, put your foot in the pie.
Just stomp.
Wiggle your toes in.
Even I'm grossed out by that. I overheard when I was...
Wait, are we unpausing?
Yeah,
No,
sorry.
Keep it in, Billy.
Unpause.
Papyrus is my favorite font.
Wingdings.
That hurts me as a designer. Wingdings is actually useful.
My favorite when I was a kid was Papyrus. I would like write little stories, and I would always change the font to Papyrus because I thought it was so cool. I was like, this looks like a fantasy font. This looks like something a wizard would use.
Then you started using Georgia, like later in life.
Yeah.
Georgia.
And it's always on my mind.
Such a nerdy thing for me to remember.
Obsessed much?
Is there a
You can recognize Georgia because it has the numbers. Some of the numbers go below the descender.
Yeah.
So like the 9
It's
will
a-
curve underneath.
It's a fun font, and it looks like it's not like Comic Sans or anything. It looks like a nice font
My
with just a little
favorite
bit of
font.
It's a
style.
legible serif font.
Is what?
Not Comic Sans?
Good.
So you've heard enough to know that much. Doesn't Willem have a shit ton of high ass ability scores?
I do.
Right on.
My charisma. No, sorry. My wisdom. My wisdom is 16.
That's your lowest?
That's not even bad, man.
Damn, dude.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. My lowest is Constitution.
Oh, well, let's edit that out, and then we'll go back to you.
Have fun editing that, Billy. Bitch.
Fucking idiot.
Scrub.
God.
All right.
Somebody should hit your car.
Oh, zing. The gift that keeps on giving.
We're
Oh,
drowning.
what if you
Oh,
almost
my
drowned
shit. And you got like hypothermia.
and it made you waste, like, much more sick?
And then I went on to direct one of the most brilliant films of all time, and then only have a terrible career afterwards.
Yeah.
You talking about M. Night Shyamalan?
I'm talking about M. Night Shyamalan. Okay, yeah, I think I'll go with that.
I thought it was Shyamalan.
Shyamalan.
Shamalama?
Shlamma ding dong.
M. Night Shawarma?
Shlamma bad movie.
Like M. Night Shyamalan?
Milos Forman.
Okay.